Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to discuss about the structure of the cell. As we know that cell is of two types, animal cell and the plant cells. But the basic structure in these two cells are the same. Some of the differences are there in animal cell or the plant cell. As for example, you find here in plant cell, cell wall is there, and in animal cell, cell wall is not there. In animal cell you find lysosome here, and in plant cell there is no lysosome. In plant cell you will find vacuoles, here there is no vacuole. Or if vacuole is present, that is remain incipient or the negligible. But if you find the basic structure of the cell, that means it consists of the protoplasm. The protoplasm is a whole living matter in which we can include the cytoplasm, this one cytoplasm, and the nucleoplasm. Cytoplasm includes the cell organelles, including cell membrane, and nucleoplasm includes the nucleus, in which you find the chromosome, that is known as hereditary material. This chromosome is known as hereditary material because it transfers the character from the parents to their offspring. So this is called the hereditary material. If we look at the difference between these two, plant cell and animal cell, in animal cell you will find distinctively the lysosome, centriole is present in the animal cell. In plant cell, if you find there is a cell wall, vacuole, and the plastids. These are the main basic differences between plant cell and animal cell. But the rest of the cell organelles are remain the same. As for example, you find endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, and the nucleus, mitochondria. All these are present in both plant cell and animal cells. But the rest of the things like cell wall, lysosomes, vacuoles, plastids, these are differences between these two cells. Now we will go one by one to know the structure and function of different components of the cells. Now first, that is the cell wall. It is present in plant cell only. It is made up of cellulose. This is the cell wall. This one, outer layer of the plant cell. It is made up of the cellulose, and it helps to protect the cells from outside. It means it is protective in nature and protect the cell from the injury, desiccation, and infection. It protects the cells from injury, infection, and rupture from outside, means damage from outside. Second, there is cell membrane. This cell membrane is present in animal cell as well as in plant cell. This is the boundary of the animal cells, and it is second most layer in the plant cells, and it is the first outermost layer of the animal cell. This cell membrane, or it is also known as plasma membrane, is selectively permeable in nature. It means it selects the materials to which it is allowed inside or not. The materials which is useful for the cells, it allows to enter into the cells, and materials which is harmful, then it allows to move out of the cells. But these two process, movement of the materials, takes place by the diffusion process. Okay, so diffusion is the process. Suppose we take oxygen to the lungs, so lungs diffuse in oxygen, and after the taking of the oxygen, the carbon dioxide which is produced, that is move out from the lungs, that is diffuse out, that we exhale from our nostril. So this process is known as diffusion. So here it comes again. It is present in both type of the cells. It is made up of fat and the protein. Means two layer of the fat and one layer of the protein, and gives the fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane like the surface. Here the protein is sandwiched between the two layers of the fats. It is selectively permeable in nature and allows the movement of the materials by diffusion process. So now question arises, what is diffusion? Diffusion is a process of mixing of the different substance due to random motion of their components. Means mixing of two or more substances from into one another by the random process of the movement, that is called diffusion. Diffusion takes place in solid, liquid, and gases too. Suppose you just take a scented stick and just you burn it and put in your room, you will find that the scent of this scented stick spreads into the entire room. When you spray any deodorant or any scents, it moves into the entire room. It spreads into the entire room. That means these gases or the spray dissolves into the air. Okay, so it means the diffusion process takes place fast, very fast in the gases, slower in the liquid, and very slow in the solid. We can also show the diffusion process by mixing the KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate. This is the formula of potassium permanganate, that is KMnO4, in water. Just you take the water and you put the crystals or the solid substances of the KMnO4, you will find slowly and gradually this dye or the color of the potassium permanganate, which is pink in color, it spreads, it dissolves in the water completely. That shows the process of the diffusion. Now third one, that is component of the cells or organelle of the cells, that is ER, endoplasmic reticulum. This is envelope like structure, endoplasmic reticulum. Here you find that this is the endoplasmic reticulum, network like structures, and it is attached one side to the nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, another side it is attached with the cell membrane. It means it increases the surface area of the cell. It increases or decreases according to the need of the cells, and increases the surface area of the cell. This endoplasmic reticulum is of two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum contains ribosomes, which helps to produce the protein, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum is helpful in producing the fat or the lipid in the cell. This endoplasmic reticulum is present in both in animal cell as well as in plant cells. Here you see the endoplasmic reticulum is a network of tube-like structure running through the cytoplasm. Here, running through the cytoplasm. It means it spreads into the cytoplasm, one side to the nuclear membrane, other side to the cell membrane. Two types of the endoplasmic reticulum, rough and the smooth. Rough contains ribosomes and produces protein. Smooth, it is smooth in nature and produces fat or lipid. The next components or the next cell organelles, that is Golgi body or Golgi complex. This Golgi body or Golgi complex is present in both animal cell and the plant cell. But it is in plant cell, it is known as dictyosomes. Mainly it is secretory and functions and stores the waste, and when it is needed by the cells, it is removed out from the cells through the cell membrane. So here it comes again. It is a tubular sac-like structure, helps to remove waste from the cells. They forms cell plate during the cell division. When cell division takes place, that is by the process of mitosis cell division, it forms cell plate in the plant cell and divides their cell into the two parts. Now in the next video we will see the other components of the cells.